was it 19 times? Hopefully it's a little better. If not, we're just going to power through it for like 90 seconds here. But basically, I'm going away for a week in 2 weeks. So it seemed to make sense to me to not do a story-driven game. And when I did the channel update this week, people were like, 40% want to see Kerbal Space Program, 40% want to see RimWorld, 20% want to see like a rotating roguelite. So I thought we can kind of get two birds stoned at once. Play RimWorld on the subscriber stream, start pushing those videos to YouTube again, get instant feedback so my colony isn't completely screwed and it kind of like circumvents that backlogging problem, at least for RimWorld. And then we're good to put Kerbal in that second Isaac slot, at least temporarily speaking. So we're going to start anew with a new RimWorld colony here. Will you save scum this time? I mean, like, if I have to, I will save scum. It's worth noting that we are, first off, we're going to be playing a lot today. Let me know how you feel about the audio balance right now. And then, we're 2 versions, or maybe even 3 versions, past where we were last time. So there was a big update that was predominantly focused around caravans, but there's also been 2 other updates since then. I don't want to see a perfect colony. I want to see a Northernlion colony. Well, we'll figure it out as we go. Game is pretty loud. Usually it gets a little quieter in-game. I'm gonna leave it for now, and we'll see like when the music kicks in-game if it's still loud. The other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Alt-Tab here and go over to my other tab. I'm trying to figure out where, like, there we go, the Twitch giveaways tab. I want to do this not to give stuff away, but rather, because chat is in subscriber-only mode, I can actually name colonists after random subscriber roles, basically with the giveaways tab. So instead of just naming all of the colonists after, like, ourselves every single time, now we can have a little bit of extra chat interaction here. So, like, I'm just gonna be straight with you, your odds aren't great, but it seems like a good idea to me to at least give it a try. So I'm gonna start with just a random, we'll do like a mod roll, no offense. TB is a mod, TB could win, but it's just a test roll. Alright, give me a second. Streamlabs should be up there, screen capture, and then, like, it's not actually sponsored by Skin Hub, which sounds like, if I didn't know about Counter-Strike Global Offensive skins, I would just assume that this is like some kind of awful, like, Blade Runner startup where you buy new skin. But, oh, good, Fox is here too. So I'm gonna roll. Alright, so that's where our winners are gonna be. So we're gonna pick 3 colonists right off the bat here, if you give me a moment. So let's get started here. Rigged? Well, I mean, it was mods only, so actually I gotta Alt-Tab and put it back to subscribers. So I believe, like, don't spam the chat, but you need to, how do you reset the giveaways on this thing? It's been so long. You need to talk in chat within, like, the last 60 minutes or something like that to actually be included in the draw. Not that it's an enormous deal, but anyway. Don't pick me, shit boy. Alright. It's a good start. Alright, new colony. We'll go for, crash landed because I'm a baby. Cassandra with, like, what did we normally do? We normally did, I think we did rough on our last one. I can't remember. Phoebe Chillax. Lots of time between disasters. Randy Random, this guy, he's a little too crazy for me. Because we have chat, like, giving us backseating live on the fly, I think we can afford to do rough, and we'll just go Cassandra Classic here. I don't know what she's doing with that, little BB-8 there. Maybe I don't want to know. And the seed is Julian. Generate that. You should do Randy? Randy! I can't hold my breath that long. Yo, the map is different. This is a new world. How do you rotate? WASD? Yes, okay. Yo, okay. So what? land at C dot. I'm assuming... well, there must be like a legend or something here. Maybe not. Click mouse wheel. My mouse wheel actually does not do a click, unfortunately. Like, it makes a sound, but it never got, like, given a value of what to do. I don't know. I'm assuming that, like, some of these are trader camps, and some of these are, like, raider camps. And then... click select random site or no balls. You know what? Okay, fine. The spiders, the green cod Kakam, Chief Umbra, Darklight, Nighthawk. Good lord. That's a... it's an extremely scary town. Skylorn, the prime counselor of the National Compact of Aridio, is also pretty cool. Alright, select random site. Let's go. We're in the desert. Supports little life. Flat. It's got granite and limestone. Average temperature of 1.3 C. Growing period is 20 days. Yo! That's not enough. This is not good enough for me. That's... what about this? Growing period 20 days. Maybe 20 days is normal? I don't know. Bad roll. Reroll. If you go there, you're done. Yeah, I thought the Boreal Forest was pretty good. 20 days might be the normal growing period. So average temperature negative 0.9. Mild summers. Pretty brutal winters, but this seems pretty good. Time zone +3. I have no idea how that's going to factor into things. Let's go. Okay. So the first things first, we're going to look for 3 good colonists. And then we're going to roll for subscriber names. I don't really want an 81-year-old man to be in our colony right off the bat. No offense, man. Gamma Z-Man. Gamma Gooey Z-Man. Got a bite scar. 33 years old. Pyromaniac. You know what? Get dusted. Valerie McTodd. Incapable of nothing. Good at social. Good at intellectual. Not important right off the bat. Lazy. Too smart. And an optimist. This isn't that bad, Valerie McTodd, but she won't... What is it again for, like, dumb labor is just... like, 0 mining is pretty bad. 1 growing, 2 construction, pretty bad. I don't think this is that good. This is your town mayor? She's a millennial. That is true. She has a stab scar on her torso. That's extremely millennial. I don't know. I'm gonna reroll again, just to push it. Medicine, growing, this is my person here. Alright, Anatoly Levine. He is gay. You know what? Less of... well, I was gonna say less love triangles, but I guess if we had 2 gay colonists, you could still end up with stuff like that happening. But this seems like a bonus as far as I'm concerned. Good at growing. Incapable of intellectual and artistic. Absolutely no problem. Does have a minor artery blockage, which kind of scares me. But, I don't know. This guy seems fine. Decent shooting, good medicine, good growing. Bad at construction, so we'll need someone to construct, but good at crafting. Can't do intellectual or artistic. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so now it's time for our roll. Congratulations. Field paint. Failed paint. It's not rigged yet. You got no idea, dude. Failed paint. Failed paint. There, I can't fit it. You're FP from now on. Okay. Dope. Croc the Rancher. So we need someone... it's not rigged yet. Yeah, exactly. Wait, did I say that out loud? So we need someone who's good at construction, ideally, would be a positive for us. And someone who's good at combat wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Extremely intellectual, not good enough at growing. No, sorry, not good enough at construction. Very good at construction. Just god-awful at basically anything. But good at crafting, good at construction. You're kind, chemical fascination. It's pretty bad. I don't think we want the drug binge capabilities, but the stats on construction and crafting are great. The problem is, if we don't take generalized colonists right off the bat and we lose some, then it's a problem. That's a keeper. Pyro's very easy to handle. Well, this isn't Pyro, but that's... I realized I rerolled one earlier. Keep. Alright, let's give it a try. I mean, she's young, seems healthy. What, I won? Did I win? Yeah, you did indeed win. Okay, next roll. Caped Eggy. It's... perfect. So that'll be Caped... Eggy. And that definitely will not fit. Oh, it fits. Probably by like one letter. Suck on that, chat. These are all Ryan's alt accounts. Exactly correct. Okay, dude, this, no. I mean, he's 69 years old, so that's perfect. He's actually got great stats. He's nudist, very neurotic, and nervous. And he has a go juice addiction and a go juice tolerance. This guy is like actually a nightmare. He's old and he's addicted to drugs, but he has like the greatest stats that I've ever seen a starting colonist have. He's a time bomb, keep him. I see his shooting stat. I'm not shooting. But he's like... you gotta keep him? He's perfect? Oh, okay. Freaking fine. This guy, he scares me, though. Alright, so we're gonna roll again here. Steino Rhino. Steino Rhino. It might fit. He's gonna be trash for a month? Yeah, I know. But he does have the perfect age, and if we put a gun in his hands, we got nothing to worry about. Okay, let's go. Start it up. So it's actually been infinity years since I played RimWorld. It is a little loud, I think. I'm gonna lower the volume somewhat here. These guys are all gonna die. You don't want him to roll you yet. That's probably true. I mean, I know there's like no music for half the game, but let's crank it down a little here. Okay. So there's a bunch of iron. I remember that. Or steel, sorry. What's the first step is probably planning the base. I don't like that we're surrounded by like shallow water right off the bat. We should probably... maybe just dig into the sandstone, but maybe the first thing we should do as well is get our work menu sorted out. Remember to unforbid all that material. That is correct. I guess we should give them, like, the guns that they get as soon as they land as well. Dude, I missed the RimWorld, like, starting colony music. First step is making a basic storage area. Oh man, it has been a while. So that's like zone... stockpile, right? And you do want the stockpile to be inside eventually, but living in the mountains means insect raids. Yeah, I remember that from my last colony. Everyone was like, this guy's an idiot, he doesn't dig it in the mountains to make his houses. And then we dug into the mountains and freaking, you know, cockroaches that birthed other cockroaches were just born. And they're like, well, yeah, you gotta worry about that. I just forget about, like, the first priority is something like basic storage zone, and then ideally try to get like a house built on the first night so they all have a place to sleep inside. If possible. I'm an adult and I can handle backseating now. Yo, the backseating is positive though. Okay. Well, let's start on pause, get the weapons and the materials sorted out. So, if I remember correctly, you are the best shooter, so you should take that. And then, Gotta go character menu. Shooting is a 5 on FP and Caped Eggy is a 0. With also 0 melee, but like I'll give you the knife, and then FP you take the pistol. Unforbid, unforbid, and unforbid. Okay. Yeah, make a communal barracks initially. That I agree with. I do want to get all this stuff away from the shallow water and the marsh, because I'm assuming, like, water will degrade our equipment faster, but I'm not sure. Get some slate over here as well. Alright, so let's start with just, like, the basic... It's the face palms already. Zoom way out and look at the map. It is kind of like a shelter there already. Make them shoot each other and build a cannibalistic tribe. Normally, you don't have to wait. They will... Or normally, you don't have to make that happen. They'll figure out how to be cannibals on their own. It's a little bit, like, crowded in here, but it's also close. So I'm gonna... I mean, I know you're saying build at that shelter, and that might be the best idea, but... It means we gotta haul stuff, like, even further. And, yeah, people come in at the edges, so it can make it a little tougher to plan for raids. Although, I guess if they come in on this side, that's bad. But if they come in on this side, then you've got way more time to prepare. So I kind of like being in the middle here. So let's just start with, how do you plan? Something I don't think I ever did. Thought it was an architect, but... Anyway, we can quickly make like a small stockpile zone, just like here, and then planning is in orders. You are correct. Okay, so we'll plan for our stockpile zone. Planning is Factorio, and then we'll plan for our barracks, and I think. I don't really care how our barracks looks right off the get-go, but we'll go like, you know, something like 6 by 6 for now. And that should give us enough room to hold like 4 colonists. Although they won't have private bedrooms. So we're just going to start with the barracks, and then we're going to go, structure, walls. We'll make walls out of wood for now, because we got a lot of wood around us. Too small. Too big. It should also be roofed. Yeah, I mean, I'll roof it, but I'll wait on it. It's very small. I would like to get it done on the first day, though, so I'm just going to go like this for now. Usually, like, this is a bit of a misnomer, but you don't seem to run into social problems early, which is nice. So these guys are going to eat something. And then, what is the minor break risk? Oh, right, that's because that guy is on drugs. I forgot. Time controls are 1, 2, and 3. Drug addiction, sadly, I'm aware of. You can configure stockpiles using the storage tab, of course. These are refreshers. I was never a RimWorld master, but... You know, I did, I ain't know the law, but I know a little bit. Or, sorry, I ain't passed the bar, but I know a little bit. Enough to know you want to illegally search my... So let's go take a look at our work menu quickly. I think right now I don't mind having everybody being a generalist. You want to make a fridge early? Yeah, we could, like, dig in, put a cooler in there. Doesn't bother me. Just want to make sure we've got everybody that's decent at construction working on some sort of construction. You're fine on hunting. Cooking 5, cooking 2, that's fine. Animal handling, doesn't really matter. Warden... It does matter. Wait a minute, this is what I want. Manual priorities. Sorry. Long time no see. So everybody should be at a 1. If they can do it, they should be at a 1 for firefighting. They should be at a 1 for patient. I'm fine with you being on 1 for doctor. And I generally think that everybody should be on a 1 for bed rest as well. Is this going to be a go juice farm? I mean, I'd prefer if it weren't. I haven't managed to make, like, drugs work for us in any situation. Except, like, in my last colony, everybody had a mental break and then just got stoned on smoke leaf for, like, maybe 90% of every day. Alright. So being a warden, let's take them all down to 0 for now. It's good to get this stuff set right off the bat. Somebody should have a #1 warden skill. And then we should have like a backup. And then handling, I think, is borderline irrelevant right now. Cooking is borderline irrelevant. Hunting could be important. Construction is very, very important. So you're going to be on a 1 there as well. I want you to be constructing, like... I know there's no point in setting a bunch of stuff to 1. But I guess we should put this on 2 then, if you want to be correct here. But it does also... The reason I was going to put it to 1 is because it also prioritizes left to right. So it's almost like it's a 2... to begin with, relative to these ones, but again, I could be mistaken. So that's stuff they should do always right off the bat. And then, you know, your construction on a 3 doesn't bother me. Someone should have a 2 for growing, and you're the best at growing, so that makes sense, and I think, you know, I'll give you a 3 for that. You seem to be our generalized dude, plus you're never going to do anything because, you know, you're garbage at it, so, mining... We're gonna probably have to, like, manually prioritize mining at some point anyway, but sure, we'll throw some mining in there. Same with plant cutting. Like, these are, like, a la carte orders, essentially, I think, so. Smithing is likely to be irrelevant. Let's just throw in some, like, you know, little handling, little cooking. Who is SR? SR is the 69-year-old drug addict, Steino Rhino, who has 14 shooting stat. Hauling and cleaning is very important, but maybe not so important yet, but usually we want to have like 1 hauler and 1 cleaner. So let's, you know, sure, you can have like a level 3 smithing, and then you can go level 4, and then you can go 0. And then you can be a level 3 tailor, you can be level 4 and you could be 0, which means that you should probably be spending most of your time hauling and cleaning. So what are you going to... First you're going to grow, and then you're going to haul and clean, and then you got nothing to do. But growing is fine. There's enough of a job there to do. I think this is okay. It's not my first time playing RimWorld, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Day 1, get all this junk out. Get that trash out of here. Can somebody give me a dang meme? I think it's dang meme garbage. Yeah, just urinate on the floor. Who cares? I have some good advice for you. Uninstall the game. It'll save you some embarrassment. Look, okay? He's vomiting. That's vomit? No. It is, dude, that's some yellow vomit. You've been eating too many of those, you know, prepackaged MREs. Okay, you grab the wood. And then I would like to make a floor, because it makes their life easier. And then we want to make some beds on top of it. We just need 3 regular old wooden beds for now, and probably like giving them some space is smart, and then we can make like a torch lamp here, and this might be acceptable for now. When are MREs not prepackaged? Well, first off, I call them Mr. E's because, you know, a nickname is for friends, and MREs are no friend of mine. Need colonist beds. Oh, no kidding. Apparently the floor also needs to be under the door for you to get the bonus. And then you should unplan. Good idea. So that was in... Wait. Restrict? No, it was in assign. No, it was in work. It was in architect. Orders. Yeah, that's right. Remove plans. Get out. Oh, that's the construction order. Okay. It auto-unplans when they build it. Now, that I did not know. It's still 1 p.m. We should be able to finish this place before nightfall here. Also make it so that the drug addict can't use drugs. Right, that's in restriction, I thought. We should give them allowed areas and stuff like that, and also give them, like, work time and relaxation time. We'll do that later. Is that in a sign? Manage drug policies. So you... I mean, you're coming off of drugs right now. So, sorry, no drugs. And you have a chemical fascination, so you're on no drugs either. Fire inside of a wooden building, what could go wrong? To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a torch cause a fire, like an uncontrollable inferno in this game. The dude has chemical fascination, so he'll just ignore that order. Okay. Good to know. Mood seems decent for now. Obviously, tomorrow we're going to need to worry about food, but for now I'm mostly just concerned with, you know, can you please finish the, Oh, you know what? We're probably out of wood. Yeah, okay, so we'll do a quick, architect's orders, which was already up. Chop wood. Eat pants. And then we'll, have somebody go to work on that Caped Eggy once you finish your hauling job.